Hey YouTube, me again. Just thought I'd make another video for you. I decided to make one about some of my favorite products for a baby that I have gotten or bought or someone has given to me. Um, just because I know a lot of people are out there going, well, I wonder what's good, what's not. And also things that I found not so useful. So I'll go ahead and show you the first one. Um, First one is this. It's a giant book. It has millions and millions and millions of fairy tales in it. I don't know if it'll focus there. There we go. I had it when I was younger, and definitely one of my favorite things to have around. We read Kylan a story every night before he goes to bed. He gets at least one or two stories before he goes to bed. So I find reading a book extremely helpful for him. Um, and it was also one of my absolute favorites when I was little, so I got to read it again to my son. Another thing, baby wipes. I tried so many different types of baby wipes. I had the what is it? The Pampers. I use Pamper diapers. I do not like the Pampers wipes. They're really thin. They break easily, and you have to use a million of them even to clean up one little poopy diaper. So definitely, I don't like those. I tried the Huggies. I really, really like the Huggies wipes. They're really thick. They're strong. It doesn't take as many to get through a poopy diaper. But my favorite brand now is the Kirkland ones you get from Costco. You get 900 of them for like 20 bucks, whereas with like the Huggies packs, you can get like 3 or 4 of these for $20. They're the same deal. They're super strong. They clean up really well, and you don't need to use that many of them. Um, so it's a bonus there. Okay, sorry, my son was just waking up from his nap. So anyways, I was talking about these, the baby wipes, Kirkland Costco brand. Highly recommend getting them. Saves you a ton of money on wipes. You get 900 in a pack compared to like the 3 or 4 packs you get in the Huggies or Pampers size ones. Um, yeah, definitely a must-have. Another thing I bought that I really love is they're called Cushies by Cushies brand. They're burp rags. So they're that big, and they're really good ones for over your shoulder. They have a little groove in them, so once they're old enough, you can throw it over your shoulder so you're not ruining all your clothes, especially when they're sitting on you. But I got a whole bunch of other ones too, like the really thin ones. Um, I don't use them anymore. It was good for when he was like a tiny, tiny baby when he was first born. He wasn't like making that much of a mess. But now that he's older, I definitely would recommend getting a bigger, thicker brand um, burp rag. They come in a whole bunch of colors. There's like spotted ones, and then the circle ones. You can also get them in plain white. They come in like one color, and then you get one plain white one. They're like $7 each, like for a pair of them. I got a whole bunch just because once I started using them, I fell in love with them. So definitely something I would get. The smaller burp rags, yeah, they're easy, they're good. I guess I just use them for like quick messes or whatever. Throw them in the buggy, just an extra rag to drag around with you. Um, and then another thing that I have millions of are bibs. When I first had him, he didn't use bibs at all. I found them useless to have. I was like, why did I even bother buying thousands and thousands of um, burp rags or whatever these are called in the first place? Because I was like, he doesn't use them. Now that he's almost 4 months old, um, in 6 days he'll be 4 months old. I find he drools a lot, especially now that they're going into their teething phases. Um, he drools constantly. He can go through a really nice, like, thick um, thing all within like a couple of hours. We go through like probably 2 or 3 of these a day. Um, Definitely, I think a must-have. A lot of people don't like them because they don't match their outfits. You can buy ones like I have this one. It goes with like a monkey outfit. So you can always get ones that like go with your outfits. But I don't really care because as long as it stops him from drooling all over his shirts, easier for me. I'm not changing them as often. We're not doing as much laundry with like giant clothes. We're just having to wash the bibs. And then the one thing that I bought that I thought were like, ooh, must haves, gotta have them all the time, all around. Everyone was like, oh yeah, you're gonna need these, you're gonna need these, you're gonna need these. I bought a whole bunch. Regular receiving blankets. I have, I'll show you. Loads and loads. That's just like a handful of them. I can't even, yeah. I used to use them as burp cloths before I found the cushy ones. Now that I don't use them as burp rags, they are useless to me. They sit around. They just take up space. I bring one along in the like car sometimes just in case he wants something to cuddle on. He also sucks on them if we don't bring his teddy. I know. And then one thing that we bought that everyone's like, oh yay, this is awesome. I bought one of the Swaddle Me's. You're okay. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Want to say hi to YouTube? Say hi, YouTube. I'm Krabby. I'm Krabby right now. Yeah. Okay, the Swaddle Me blankets. They're like the ones that have the Velcro all over them. My son doesn't even like to be swaddled at all, let alone like with a pre measured swaddle blanket. It was like $17 at Toys R Us. I wasted my money. I think it's a hit or miss with these things. Some babies really like them, some babies hate them. My son, not a fan. And then the one thing he gets along with the most, I'll just grab it. We got it from England from his grandma, or his great grandma, I should say. It's a little bunny, and it's just all cloth, really flimsy. That's one of the things that he loves to chew on the best. Okay, sorry guys. Obviously I thought I was gonna get this video done before he woke up, but now he's eaten, he's got changed, he's ready to go, and he's a little less grumpy. He's still pretty serious 99% of the time. With his, I'll show you quickly. He's got Dr. Phil hair still. It's pretty funny looking. But I'll keep going. So I showed you most of the products that I'm like really in love with, or I really don't know why I bought. And I'll show you one more thing. There's been a lot of controversy over the Bumbo and how it's been recalled and how so many little kids were getting hurt off of it. And people were putting them like up on high places. They're meant for the floor, and only the floor, not your counter or your table or chair or anywhere else. They go on the floor. But that's besides the point. So I went to, I went to Toys R Us because I wanted to get something like that because my son is now at the point where he doesn't want to always lie down. It's lie down, sit up, lie down, sit up, lie down, sit up. And, oh, hey, where are you going? Sitting up is probably his favorite thing to do now, except Mommy's arm gets tired all the time, especially if he's crabby. I'm carrying him around 24/7. And it hurts my arms. And we're trying to get rid of his little flat back head from lying down so much. So I went to Toys R Us and I got something that is almost like the Bumbo. It's by Maz and Paws. I'll show you. It kind of looks ginormous. I'll show you in a second. I'll demonstrate it. It's kind of like the Bumbo, except it's got a much wider base on it. So I know, like with the Bumbo, people were people were saying that the kids were tipping it back and forth when they were wiggling in it. Um, this one, I can't see it tipping as easily, and it lasts you a whole lot longer. It goes from like when they can hold their head up to like over a year. I'll quickly show you the demonstration here. If I can get you to see it there. There we go. So this is for when they're little. It's got the green base. It comes in like 3 different colors, and it's got the much wider base on it. So even when you're sitting in it, you're not gonna go very far. You can't wiggle as badly in it. And then once they're older, what you can do is you can take this green piece out. Wow, that's really bright. And then you can sit them in it. I'll show you. You can't obviously sit in it now, but once they're older, they can sit in there. So that they can use it as a chair on the floor for when they're older. But I'll show you with the basin. Like, this can't come out either, and it's like squishy, so you can wash it really easily. Go back in there. So there you go. He can sit in there like that. It's like almost identical to the Bumbo, except he can't go as far and fast. It also comes with a table for it, so let me show you. It's just got 2 hookups on the sides here, like so. This is my favorite thing in the world now. It's about $80 at Toys R Us. Saves mommy's arms a whole great deal of pain. Hey, isn't it? So I can go out and do things, and he can hang out in his chair. Definitely, if you're not gonna like the Bumbo, if you don't like the Bumbo, or if you have the Bumbo and you're looking for something else, it's by Maws and Paws. Yeah, definitely a like. That's about it now, I guess. I'll do another update on some other things I find throughout the house. These were just a few things that I knew I really wanted to make a video on. Hi, what are you doing? Are you sitting in your chair? Yeah. Yeah. And this will be a really good thing if I don't want to get a high chair or something too. I can always stick some food on here until he's old enough to like be worth buying a high chair. Side chairs are mommy, and I am not one to spend money on anything if it's not necessary. Alright, so thanks for watching YouTube. I'll get back with another video as soon as I can. Bye!